What's the point of experiencing all of these things that you've witnessed over the last past year? Some of these great situations where you've seen weather conditions and storms, and a lot of you have seen the chariots, and all of you talk about these great dimensional chariots that you see, and you put it up online and you go, ooh, 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 ooh. And you see all of these things, right? And you're looking at them. But what's the point of seeing these things if you're not going to equate them to something greater, right? So you see the chariots, but you don't reason that the chariots are being piloted by the angels, and I tell you this. Or you see the ground open up and you don't reason that the very hand who holds the shaky ball, quote unquote, that you stand on and breathe the air from, is my mother, folks. And I tell you these things not because I'm seeking sensation or I'm seeking you to admire me or something, because I know that the majority of you, and this is the point I was making from the start, the majority of you will not see the new day. The new day is a day that we move into higher reality, folks, where we experience all of the things that we were ignorant to, folks. We understand all of the many worlds and civilizations that are all around us, folks, who live on advanced levels, folks, who live in advanced light and energy, folks, is the better way of saying that. This is real deal. This is real. These are things that you guys entertain at your little coffee table talks, at your little, board meetings, at your little, think tank, NASA type operations. You sit around and you talk about, the possibilities, right? And you don't equate yourself to the possibilities. You don't realize that the hand who holds your life is the same hand who holds the universe. That universe that you want to go explore. That's not a dormant place. I speak to you guys about vibration because when you're in low vibration, you're completely flat footed and you're unable to reach for higher or see higher. You get what I'm saying now? When I showed you guys the bush, one of the bushes that I befriended on this walk, that I talk to every day when I'm taking my walks and stuff. I showed you the bush, and the best of you, the people who had that vibration, you were able to see the bush for in its true essence, weren't you? You know what I'm talking about. But the worst of you just saw, I don't know what you saw. You just saw a bush or something. And you guys have read biblically about prophets who have talked to bushes, haven't you? See, I'm trying to show you it's right in front of your face, and this is what it looked like. Maybe we're in a new day where we dress differently and we have different cultures and we speak differently, but it's the same storyline. Do you not understand? The Lord does not change, folks. So when you read these stories of ancient, I'm showing you what it looked like, folks, right? When I talk about the chariots that you read about in your biblical doctrines, and I tell you that I know the chariots, I am giving you the actual knowledge of the chariots. And why is that important? Because you guys see so many disseminated points of information on these platforms and stuff, and you see these spaceships like Star Trek, because you've been seeing this shit for years, so you're conditioned. And they were doing that anyway on purpose. But you see all of this stuff, and then you fancy the chariots, that you so-called UFOs. You fancy these things as some alien force that wants to stick a broomstick up your ass and make babies and stuff, and it's foolishness. On any level, if you're dealing with any aspect of it, if anybody has told you a story about that, because see, I'm the guy that's going to shed light on everything. I walk with the light every day, folks. Fact. The light is sitting here right now as I speak, folks. Okay? And I'm shed light on a few things. There are a lot of things that have happened throughout history and people have reported, and I'm not going to discount the people's experiences that maybe somebody kidnapped, they found themselves in a field with a broomstick up their ass, or some foolishness. And that's some low level shit, folks. See, you don't understand. The heavens hold the world that you stand on and make the air that you breathe. They are in every space. Mama Earth is holding this shaky ball. She is everywhere you are. She's on that level, folks. But more importantly, She is an extension of the Most High Source, creator of the universe, Vishnu, whom I give praise. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you see these things and you see, I saw somebody showed me some footage or something. Somebody had a film, a video or something of a UFO, and it crashed somewhere, and some green slimy men got out, and I'm sitting here like, have you ever seen angels, folks? Do you understand that I'm privy, that I can go outside and talk to the clouds, and the angels, I see them work in the clouds, folks. The angels will come down from the clouds, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you in real time, right? Like I showed you the bush. Everything I tell you is like that, folks, in real time. I'm trying to get you to understand something, because you're not processing true reality. That's narcissism, though. Denial. And really, isn't that the more important thing? Addressing your deniabilities, because if you're denying at this point when we're at the end, should you see a new day? I just want y'all, that's why I do these things. And I get in my own head about this, and I talk to the Lord about this, and he's so patient. I'm talking to him, there was one day I was giving him praise one night, and I was, giving, we were talking and stuff, and then, I broke out and started singing to him, and, and then I stopped for a minute, and I was talking about stuff going on in the world, and I was getting stressed and overwhelmed, and I was going on and on and on. The Lord was, he wanted me to fix the note in the song, folks. He wasn't even concerned. He was not even concerned. I praise you, Lord. His greatness, folks. He was not even concerned about what I was talking about. I was talking about basic day-to-day man, human shit, and what I'm gonna do on this level, or how I should go. And I was, and he already has the plan. He's already holding my walk, is what I'm saying. He knows that, and he knows I know that. So he wasn't concerned with that. He wanted me, because I was singing something to him, and I sung to him, and I said a certain thing, and he wanted me to fix that. And he actually showed me how to fix it. So he wanted me to sing that because he enjoys me singing to him, folks. But he wanted me to actually fix that for him. So I had to go back and sing the song back to him and do it right. And he was satisfied. He's so great, folks. He's not concerned with your day-to-day humdrum bullshit. Your politics, where you let children starve. You understand what I'm saying to you? Where you develop secret weapons to poison people all over the world. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Your propagandas and your lies about the chariots and certain things that you try to disseminate. And that's why that's important, folks. It's important for you to understand that the reason why they do the dissemination is because we're at the end and they're struggling, folks, on many levels that they don't want you to understand a reason. And the worst of you, I'm not even talking to you, because you're caught up in fucking stupid shit. And I see this every day. This is why I talk to people. Sometimes it's so frustrating, I'm just overwhelmed. And I have to consult with the Lord about these things, because I realize the majority of people, and it's very sobering, and just when I think about the average person, the many of you will not see the new day. And you have a chance right now. Every single day that you wake up and you're breathing air, you have another opportunity to introspect. That is the most important thing of this whole thing. The doctrines should be telling you about the introspection. All throughout the doctrines, lying through all of your doctrines throughout the world, you hear about this introspection. And what is introspection? Introspection is humility. It's all of those things. I keep talking about these things, right? I'm showing you on great levels how you have done so many abominations on so many levels to the Lord, right? Who holds the universe, folks. So we get caught up in back and forth in doctrines and stuff like that, and you guys don't believe that he's the most high source creator of the universe. You don't understand he holds the life of this great sun, the moon, and the earth, whom are present, folks. He holds their lives, right? He is his greatness, folks. And you don't reason that he holds your life as well. they give you that sunlight and that water. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? And that air, which is part component of the water, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? All of this stuff is necessary for you to walk in the suit. And I talk about the purpose, but what is the purpose? For you, when I say that, because I get all over the place and y'all may lose me in the thought or something, but the purpose is you walking this to build you in introspection. That's why I'm talking. See, I'm talking to the 5 people that know, right? The little handful of people that know. I'm talking to y'all. Because see, if I, like I said in another video, if I'm the only person, then I'll be fine with that. But I know that there are a small chosen lot of you who go on to this, who believe what I'm saying, because you're looking at the truth. You're able to apply what you're actually looking at to what you actually have believed in your heart all along. The faith. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is so strong that he holds your life before you're even born out of a womb, folks. So what makes you believe that he does not control your day to day on every level? He decides when you go out of here, right? If you get hit by a bus or a train, he decided that. He is the train, he is the bus, but y'all don't hear me, right? When I told y'all about the raindrops and the faces in the raindrops, are y'all processing? This is a great lesson for me, right? And when I talk about stuff, yeah, I joke and stuff, and I made the little like button joke, but I was trying to make a point to y'all that I understand the greater reality on a level where this is about fixing things. I also understand that I'm not the muscle and I'm not the authority. I'm just the messenger. The Lord is doing this, but guess what? Your doctrines say that he's doing this. So you really don't believe that he's going to bring that new day. That's what I keep trying to get you guys to understand. The best of you are the ones who really believe this. And then when you're given the proof, that's just icing on the cake for you. You see what I'm saying? And I talk to the Lord about this all the time because I say this to him, that he gives me the privilege of seeing the actual reality of him being real and on every level and knowing that he holds the life of the fucking people who have oppressed all of us. He holds their life. Literally, I know this. And so I still find myself in situations where I'm dealing with them on levels where I gotta deal with this shit. I gotta be stressed out on a foolish level when I have seen a greater day, folks. You understand how stressful that is for me. That's why I said the best of you with this faith, you're feeling like this right now. It's not because you're depressed, because you know the Lord is bringing it, but you need to feel the pain to understand why the greater day has to be here. It's all part of this bigger lesson for just a few of us who are going to experience this, right? Yes, there are worlds all around us. Yes, folks, there are many, many worlds around us who could stomp your asses out anytime they feel like it. But they haven't done it because they have humility in their hearts, folks. The very creatures that you see and walk amongst, the ants and everything, every day I was trying to express this, and they don't bite you or harm you, right? Then that means that they're showing humility, folks. They're going about their lives, right? I recall seeing a video where some guy had a little a 6-pack of sodas or something. He sat out there one night and drunk soda, popped knockback sodas or something, or beers or whatever, and just shot mice. And they were sitting in the field somewhere where they live at, living their lives, and he was out there just killing them, just for fun. The life force, just snuffing their life force and laughing about that. And that's the spirit that many of you harbor, right? You don't have humility. You don't have humility in your heart, so why should you be shown any humility, right? And I'm just in this vessel. The Lord does things to test you. He put me in this vessel. I speak a certain way. Sometimes I'm quick on my words. Sometimes I stutter. You know, I'm human, folks, just like you do. But somehow you don't want to see that for what it is. You don't want to see the qualities of what I'm saying is what I'm saying. Because it's not about this. The Lord is doing that because he's trying to get the best of you, right? I'm privy to this. Now, if you believe me, why do you believe me? Because I have done something or shown you something to get you to believe me, right? I'm not fishing. I'm fishing for you on a certain level, but I'm not trying to win you over is what I'm saying. But in respect to what you've done in this decision of believing me, Why do you believe me? Because there's some proof that's greater than me, isn't it? I'm just a messenger, folks. I'm just being used, Lord. Lord, I thank you. I'm talking, I'm talking to the Lord. I pray out loud, folks. But thank you, Lord. You know, this is why I do this, folks. The muscle, right? Who my family. And that's just how it is, folks. And a lot of you live in this world, and I've been talking about this many videos. You live in a world where you're privy to things, even when they hurt other people, even when other people are stepped on in the name of your privileges. And you take those things, and that's fair to you. And you live like that. Even the people who are oppressed still feel like that's fair on some level, and they go along with the shit too, right? So then when the muscle comes and then you're shown that you're weak and you're powerless you can't do anything about it, all of a sudden nothing's fair now, right? All of a sudden now I'm talking shit and all of a sudden I'm not being fair. And a lot of you don't like what I'm saying because you realize that you can't do shit about what I'm fucking saying. And that's the truth. And since I know what a greater day looks like, right? And I'm waiting for that experience, folks. I'm ready to move into that. Even if it takes, like I told you, I'm waiting for this storyline to play out on a certain level. I talked to the Lord about this. Only He knows what's going to happen in this story. So I have to have faith in His guidance of me in this. There are many opposing forces who know who I am, folks. And they know I know that they know who I am, right? So now I've told you, I'm the messenger, and I'm telling you to your fucking faces that the heavens have declared war. The heavens said this or the heavens said that. Now I've given you the examples. In the beginning, it was just about getting you to see that this is all real and showing you and trying to teach you the science. It was just about that. But then when I realized that the majority of you, because even in these stories, folks, right? You got your Noah's Ark story. You got a story similar to that goes back thousands of years before that. And in all of these stories and doctrines that you can prove around the world that can verify, they tell you these stories of these great cataclysms that man was not understanding about. Man was doing his thing and not humbly fearing and bowing to the Most High Source Creator, God of the universe, whom has many names. And I tell you that because if you live in this place or that place, you speak a certain language, you speak His name in a certain language that you speak in your culture, right? Around the world, He holds the life of all men, folks. He holds the life of the universe, of the sun, folks, who gives you sunlight, right? So why do you think you're greater than that, folks? You see how your egos play out into everything you do and how you reason things. This is why you don't believe what I'm saying, even though I show you, because you don't want to believe it. You want me to look a certain way. You want me to act a certain way, right? You want me to be pious or something. I don't have time for this shit, right? And I didn't come on here to do challenges, right? I came on here to give you examples and show you that the Lord is in authority and to tell you that this is the end and for the best of you to hold on and for the best of you to get introspective and look to the Most High and ask for forgiveness and try to be right in these last days and hold on and treat your days like this could be the last day because you never know when the sky's gonna crack open and it's coming. Why do I know? Because I see the fucking sky crack open every fucking day, folks. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You do not know what the great, beautiful moon goddess looks like. You do not know what she looks like. But she's here presently, folks. She was with me last night, and she was with me the night before that, and the night before that. You get what I'm saying? And the great sun as well, and Mama Earth, the very earth that you stand on, folks. Who makes the air that you breathe, folks? Who is the trees, folks? You understand how science works. Mama Earth is the trees. But in real reality, they are all extensions of the Most High Source Creator that you believe in, right? In your doctrines, right? You read about the chariots in your doctrines. You read about all of the stuff I've discussed in your doctrines, right? I'm not trying to mimic your doctrines. My walk is completely with the Lord. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not trying to mimic anything in your doctrines, folks. I respect your doctrines. I have studied these things. But what I'm saying is I have been privy to this and I do not know why the Lord picked me, but I am blessed and I am gratefully thankful to Him for it. And this is why I know the new day is coming, folks. As sure as the ground you stand on, folks, right? And if you don't understand that you're not stronger than the ground you stand on nor the air you breathe, do you deserve to see a new day? Do you have enough humility in your heart and reasoning of sense to see a new day? Right? You respect devils who are trying to make bullshit rockets to try to go into higher dimension, right? To do what in their dimension? Do commerce, wheel and deal, move and shake the devilry and foolishness, and you guys, you buy into that. Even you guys who study doctrines, you believe in man and what he can do on that level, and that's foolishness. Man does not hold the ground he stand on. Man does not hold the earth. The ball that you live on that you call earth is my mama, folks. It's family, folks. So I'm doing this because this reset is part of what needs to happen, folks. The doctrine said. In my personal walk with the Lord, I have been asking him this for years, and he has been doing these things and developing these things. And I am blessed in his walk, folks. Right? Listen to me, because I'm telling you that you need to fear God, folks. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's the basic message that I'm saying. Fear God, folks. Right? When the day comes that the ground opens up, or there's some type of cataclysm with nuclear situations or anything, you're going to want the church to deliver you, and he holds the hand in the life of the beings who pilot the chariots, folks. Period. If you're not an understanding of that, should you see a new day, I want you to think about that. I just came on here. He hadn't given me an official word like he normally would, but I asked the permission to talk today because my heart was moved. I was looking at videos and I saw somebody talking about, they want to put up some videos of some chariots, right? And everybody wants to see something. It's all about seeing. Oh, we see the chariots. Oh, look, the ground's opening up. Shit is happening every day. Everybody's talking about all the prophecies as if it's sensational, right? I hope I'm going. Haven't cleaned yourself up, haven't talked to the Lord, haven't asked for forgiveness, haven't looked at yourself, haven't done none of these things, and then think your ass is going to skip into the heavens. Bullshit, I say. Right? Bullshit, I say. We talking next video.